According to Reuters, India is considering plans to significantly increase the amount of water it draws from rivers that flow into Pakistan, a move tied to rising tensions following the April attack in Indian-occupied Kashmir. After 26 civilians were killed in Pahalgam last month, New Delhi blamed Pakistan and suspended its participation in the Indus Waters Treaty, a decades-old water-sharing agreement between the two nuclear-armed neighbors. While a ceasefire has since been announced, the treaty remains in limbo. Now, Indian officials are reportedly discussing plans to expand projects on the Chenab, Jhelum and Indus River, all of which are primarily allocated to Pakistan under the treaty. One such proposal involves doubling the length of the Ranbir Canal on the Chenab River to 120 kilometers. If built, it would allow India to divert up to 150 cubic meters of water per second, nearly 4 times the current volume. However, experts say such projects could take years to complete. India has not formally withdrawn from the treaty, but the Foreign Ministry has stated it will remain suspended until Pakistan credibly and irrevocably abjures its support for cross-border terrorism. In response, Pakistan has said that the suspension is unlawful and that any move to block or divert water will be considered an act of war. Around 80% of Pakistan's agriculture relies on the Indus system, which also powers most of the country's hydropower projects. The Indus Waters Treaty, brokered by the World Bank in 1960, has survived wars and diplomatic breakdowns. It restricts India to low-storage, run-of-the-river hydropower projects on rivers allocated to Pakistan, while granting it full control over the eastern rivers, the Ravi, Beas and Sutlej. Reports also suggest India is exploring new storage dams and expanding hydropower capacity in Jammu and Kashmir to over 12,000 megawatts, up from the current 3,300. Some of these dams, if built, would mark the first time India holds large reserves of water on rivers meant for Pakistan. Islamabad is reportedly preparing legal action through international forums, including the World Bank, the International Court of Justice and the Permanent Court of Arbitration. Pakistani officials have warned against using water as a weapon, and international analysts caution that India's approach could set a precedent for China, which controls key rivers that flow into India. For now, while full-scale construction remains years away, the political messaging is clear. Water has become part of the strategic equation between India and Pakistan. For more on this, read the full Dawn story, linked in description.